Huh?
I figured I would shut that one down with a horrible cheat joke.
Okay.
Oh, my neck's kind of hurting, dude. I'm coming after you. Me and my lawyers.
Really? You hurting? Really?
Yeah. It's like I can feel where the vertebrates are supposed to go together, and they're not.
No,
It's
no. If they weren't going together, you'd be dead.
Look at this. This doesn't usually pop out like that.
Yeah, it does.
This is like a...
That's a vertebrate?
This is a problem, dude. Look at that. It's sharp. It wasn't like that a few minutes ago.
I think it was. Now, in all seriousness, in much the same way that we did the Safest Way to Walk episode, I do want to make the case here that every single thing that Link told me about how to walk safely, if you want to go watch that episode, and every single thing that I told him about what the ladies like in the dances, it's all true. I mean, what they did is they had these women sit there and watch these avatars, and they responded to all this different stuff. And they had, it's incredible. When you look at the study, we'll have a link to the article about this. It had all this data
wrist,
to what the women responded to.
Right knee, it's random.
No, it's not random. So specifically the right knee thing was, they thought that most, they used 35 men, right? They got 35 men to dance.
That's not enough.
And so they were like, we feel like we've uncovered some things, and this is the beginning of maybe developing a bigger picture of what the ladies like in dancing. But the scientists' conjecture about the right knee was that most of the subjects were right-footed, and that when you're right-footed, you tend to do a lot with your right knee. So it really, another way to say it is, they like the guys who are moving their knees around, and they more often were moving their right knee. So that's, and I don't know with the left wrist, and maybe it's just when you're moving your right knee, you feel like you need to move your left wrist and your shoulder. But they didn't, like, nobody responded to like pelvic thrusting, which is what I always thought they were into. But no, it's more subtle things. And then, like I said, that whole story thing, it's kind of fascinating. What story were you telling? It was about a deer, or was this
an ox.
buffalo?
It was an ox.
An ox.
And I saw an ox over the mountain, and I went to stalk him, and then I kicked his butt.
Okay.
And then I brought him back to my woman, and we prepared his flesh together and nourished ourselves for weeks.
Okay.
On the flesh of an ox.
Wow, that's a good story.
And it involved a lot of my left wrist and shoulder.
I cut that ox's hide off
with my
left shoulder and wrist.
And so, my neck, I was looking around for the ox a lot.
And I think that the story thing is probably, I'm just guessing here. I think it's based on the fact that a guy who just sits there and gets in one move and he kind of just locks
it in.
in
a rut. You can't get in a rut.
You got to keep it.
There's got to be a character arc
and a progression. So
the character has.
You're welcome, fellas.
You have to redeem the character over the course of the song. He has to. He has to suffer loss.
Yeah.
And then he has to come from the edge of despair back to a place where he can just get his groove on.
You have to have all the typical narrative points in your dance.
Right. And a denouement, you have to. I was going to lay down at the end.
That would have been good.
Like a ballet.
Sorry, I cut it off too soon.
You cut it off too soon.
Yeah. But I did want to talk about, you remember
middle school dances?
In middle school, when Benny Enzor would be the DJ, wasn't he the DJ?
Oh, yeah.
And then there's Gilbert Bays, who was the local DJ for Foxy 99.
Foxy 99. He came in there?
He came to the middle school one year. But they would like start, it was in the middle school cafeteria, and they would like get a circle going. And I remember seeing that circle and thinking, I gotta get in that circle.
Go time.
And I gotta break it down. And this is back when Fresh Prince and DJ Jazzy Jeff and the Fresh Prince were very popular. This is before Will Smith was Will Smith. And be out there like dancing that parents just don't understand.
Yeah.
And just killing it.
They would have a lip sync contest every year. And we would get up there and we would have a lip sync routine. You remember that?
You talking about the talent show?
No, you've forgotten this.
You mean at the dance?
At the middle school dance in the cafeteria.
Oh, and we did one of their songs from the same album. What song was it? We did Summertime one year.
Jazzy's Groove, that's what it was called. I mean, no one would know it, but that's what it's called. And I acted like I was the DJ, and he like did 1 + 1 is 2, and he would like do it on the record.
Oh man, I wish I could see that on video.
I had the glasses and I had a hat on.
And our names were MC Sky and DJ Straw Beat.
Yeah,
that was the names that we came up with.
And next year we did Can I Kick It? Tribe Called Quest.
Man,
did Can I Kick It?
I thought that people thought that we were really cool.
I thought that people thought that too.
Do you think they really did? Or you
I
think
don't think that they
look
thought
at
the same way we
look
thought.
How skinny he is.
Did you win?
I don't think we won.
I think Linwood
I won in my
Campbell,
heart.
Linwood Campbell won one year.
Yeah, you know that song? Look at them girls with the Daisy Dukes on. They really got it going on.
He sang that?
Looking so nice and sweet. You know?
Linwood sang that in the cafeteria?
I seem to kind of remember.
There's no way that they let him sing that. Don't you?
I want you to look at them girls with the Daisy Dukes on. I want you to listen to the Daisy Dukes on. Everybody.